Hey everyone. So recently I've been seeing a few decks that have been running Ezreal, but I never see TF in Ezreal, and I just wanted to see how good it might still be. It's been a long time since I've seen people play this, but the main way to pair these regions together is because of Make It Rain and Ezreal, because it can allow you to get Ezreal halfway leveled with only one 2-mana card potentially, if it targets all 3 enemies. Also, if you can get a Plunder on turn 8, Riptide Rex guarantee levels Ezreal if they have at least one unit on their board because he sends 6 cannon barrages that target random enemies, and they all count towards Ezreal's level up. So other than those 2 ways to really help turbo level Ezreal, what this deck seeks to do is just basically play a bunch of small units and then cheaply remove enemy units to constantly get in big chip damage, and then you can usually finish them off with Riptide Rex, Burn, or Ezreal. So the cheap units you play are Fallen Feline, Deckhand, Croaker, and mainly Mirai Warden, which can help you go wide. And pretty much the heaviest you play is a Zap Sprayfin, which usually can get in 2 chip damage because it's elusive, but it can also draw you a card, which is really good in this deck. I think a long time ago people used to run like Butcher, but I wanted to experiment with Fallen Feline. I'm not exactly sure how good this card is in this deck, but I personally like it, and it's been helping me like quite a bit because the Hexite Crystal is just so nuts. The thing about the Fallen Feline though is that because it creates the Hexite Crystal in the bottom 10 cards of your deck, unless you time trick, you won't be able to shuffle it into a spot where you can actually draw it for the most part. That's why you kind of have to run multiple time tricks. The other cool thing about it though is that Zap Sprayfin can actually like search for it out of your deck. Dreadway Deckhand is mainly used with Make It Rain, so you put the keg down obviously, then Make It Rain does like 6 damage across the board potentially. And it can kill like 3 cheap units that have like 2 HP. And for really cheap, right? A lot of times you're playing these little units, and then if they have an equally wide board, you just Make It Rain. If you kill like their entire board, you can easily get in like 6, 8 damage sometimes because of like Feline doing 2, this doing 2, and like maybe a Mirai Warden. Then we have removal with Thermo Beams, Mystic Shots, and we already mentioned Make It Rains, which are really important. And then you even have like the one of Aftershock, which you can kind of use for removal. It's also just good for potential burn in the late game to finish people off. I also like having at least an option to remove a landmark if it's really annoying, like let's say Bandlewood Tree. I like at least knowing that it's possible I can counter it. And then we have big removal of Monster Harpoon. Also, TF kind of counts as like burn and removal at the same time, because if you keg with Dreadway and then Twisted Fate red card, it's like a perfect Make It Rain in a way where you deal 2 damage to the entire board. It's not random, and it also deals damage to the Nexus, which is really good. But the stun is also just really good in this meta against like Lurk, against like Poppy. Especially if you keg beforehand, then this actually threatens to kill Poppy or beat things like Zed even with Ranger's Resolve. Yeah, then we have draw, like Croaker counts as draw, Time Tricks is draw, Salvage is draw, Zap Sprayfin is draw. Twisted Fate can draw you itself if you want, so you can have a decent amount of synergy to level up Twisted Fate, and mainly just make sure that you don't run out of steam. And then of course there's Ezreal, which is like the main reason we're playing this deck. So again, Make It Rain, really easy to level up Ezreal, combined with the other removal. And if you could be literally 0 stacks, play 1 Riptide Rex on turn 8, and guarantee level him up. And then every spell you play after that, which you have a lot of them, is constantly dealing burn damage to their Nexus. As well as Riptide Rex also just dealing a lot of damage by himself, being your like top end finisher. Yeah, this deck is actually kind of fun. I mean, it used to be really annoying back in the day, and I never really played it. I was like always the aggro player getting shit on by this deck. But I mean, now that it kind of fell out and it's not really used anymore, it is kind of interesting to bring it back, I feel like. And it probably does pretty decent to the meta right now. And the last thing I guess would be some cards to consider. So what's always been good with Ezreal is Static Shock. I don't think it's actually necessary in this deck, and I don't think it's actually that good in the meta right now, at least from the decks I've been playing against, so I was kind of afraid to run it. It's really expensive, and if it doesn't actually like hit anything with 1 health, it just is really bad, I think. And I think you don't really need it because you have like Make It Rains and Riptide Rex like I mentioned, but you definitely could consider it, especially if you're playing against a lot of things that it would be good against, like that have 1 health. Something else you could consider too would be Parlay. It's just a really cheap removal that also would deal a bit of burn damage, and could help enable you like with some plunders. Like it could be useful on like a turn 8 play for Riptide Rex, or to enable like a Monster Harpoon. I don't think they quite make the cut of the deck. And then lastly, you could also consider cutting these time tricks and the Fallen Felines and running something like Butchers, maybe even a couple warning shots or parlays or something like that to have a bit more synergy with the butchers. But personally, I've been liking this Fallen Feline. But yeah, just keep that in mind, because if the Hexite Crystal isn't really working out for you, or the time tricks don't feel that good, you could just consider cutting them and going more into like butchers and other removal like Static Shock, maybe an extra Aftershock or something like that. Yeah, hope you guys like it. Thanks. Oh no. Poppy Zed. I mean, I feel like at this point, Poppy Zed is more cringe. I don't have to feel too bad. They attack on 4. We have a stun for it at least. Hopefully they don't have a 1-drop, or we draw a thermo. Nope. Hopefully they don't have a 1-drop. Pass. Come on. You don't even want to pass. How do they always have that? I swear they only run like fucking 3 1-drops or something, it seems like, and they always get them.
Hello, new best friend.
Slip through my paws!
I'm gonna go wide. Because one of these will hit face, and if he plays a Zed, it can't survive Harpoon.
Silent as death.
Be nothing left when
Actually, I guess I do this, right? Because now I'm even wider, and
I've got
you
this.
can only keep 1 alive and block all these, I think. Oh, and block like 1 of
It's
these,
too late for you.
like a twin or something. But then also next turn, okay, everything's dead. It's really good, because now if you wanted to play Poppy or something, we would just stun it and it would do actually a bit more.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
I think we always go for the stun.
I'm
Red
always
card's
up
too
for a round or
risky.
two.
The stun and like means that even if he has like a twin to keep that alive, he can't beat with rangers. He literally needs a sharp setter twin, and it still gets stunned, so his attack's still ruined.
Dead in their tracks.
Step lightly.
I guess we could have played like Waking Side, right?
Carrots can fly, Rib.
Okay, okay! Ow!
I guess we do this because it beats rangers, and then when we get a twin or something. Oh, okay. Now we just do this, and it guaranteed dies. This is another nope, I guess, huh? Nope would keep it alive. Okay. The 2 nope are gone. Imagine we had thermo. Oh, that's pretty good.
Strength and grace, beauty in the play.
No, why? I mean, I should have played this.
Only the worthy.
Aha!
Yeah, if I played that first, then I could have threatened that. He wouldn't want to attack with that. He might just, oh, he'd just drag it, right? Oh, we can go for red card now, though? Yeah, it was better.
Never lost a fair game.
Not one of them will
Played
die.
one.
I assume one of these is a rally that he can't play right
I'm a
now.
people person.
So that's good. Both his things are dead.
Run. Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey,
They're elusive. I think we want to see what
Fish
spell we
in
get.
water.
Mystic's pretty good. I think we just go wide here, right? We play the cat, we play the Waking Sands.
Shh, quietly.
And so far, if he tries to play Relentless Pursuit, I don't know if he has it.
Without a sound.
My past flashes.
But so far, anything he tries to play like a Relentless Pursuit on, we can just kill it.
Into darkness.
And I like this attack.
This one's trouble.
He has to block this and one other thing. You have to also block this.
Looking for this?
Yeah, you have to block that, but one other thing
Hold
as well.
up.
Yep.
Hesitation's a tell.
So, you like your rally?
I'll close my eyes. Make it fair.
Yeah, it feels bad to go down to 2 as well. He's doing the right play, I think. You kind of have to go down to 4. I mean,
This will not take long.
yeah.
It's a trap. Try again.
We're looking pretty good. We actually haven't even targeted that much thing. I guess we don't run Static Shock, huh? You didn't draw anything. Wait, is he like one game away from Diamond? I feel bad. Because he just like, this ad base is just dead there.
It was in the car.
One card in his hand. Poor guy. Oh no. GP Sejuani. That might be a keep actually. Harpoon. Oh, that's not good. I don't even want to play this and give him a plunder. Hey. Okay. I think I pass. If he wants to get a trigger this turn, like with a warning shot or something like that. I hope he doesn't have a warning shot. Butcher. Okay, he parlays. My face. We got him.
Slip through my pores.
He wasted a make it rain. He's just trying to turbo this shit.
The crystal.
We're gonna make it rain again. Or yeah, so I didn't want to play this because he might do it again.
Packed him good.
He is turbo leveling them though. It's not going too bad for him. If he has a bunch of champs in his hand, he might be chilling.
Ancient things trapped in the ice.
I'm down to just kill that.
I'm always up for a round or two. Dead in their tracks.
Excuse me.
Heed my words!
It doesn't count as a target, huh? Let's skip it. Fuck it. Thermo, not bad.
I'll buy
He plays
some
GP,
time.
we're chilling.
Keep up, keep up.
I kind of want to use this right now. Because I feel like he could just play a Sej next turn, and I want to be able to thermo it. Wait, did I calculate properly? Yeah, okay, we have 7. Because I don't want to waste like 9 mana on a thermo.
You own what you take.
But now, like, even if he levels Sej up, it still dies to this. Perfect.
This'll send him
Also
running.
get to go pretty wide. He might try to throw a Hail Mary and make it rain. And he misses because we're better. Perfect.
Your king has returned.
Suppose you still want me dead.
Not till you scream for mercy.
I think we do
I've
this
whipped up something special.
into Harpoon. Then he'll do a response. Or something like that. We can probably let him get away with that, do we? It always does the 1 damage. It's only 1 extra damage to us, right? It's probably fine. TF actually was getting kind of close to leveling up.
I'm out.
I think we save this. We can make it rain right now. And then we
Only
Riptide
the
Rex.
strong survive. Bow to no one. Stand and fight.
That's a lot of damage.
I refuse.
Damn it, hit a blocker.
You either fortune, stupid.
If we attack right now, what's the punish? Not much, right?
Got a surprise for him.
If we do this and one of them gets through, we're chilling. If we develop and he has like a Sejuani and freezes our whole board, that could mess us up. Nice, we got him. That went kind of like really smooth. All right, we got Lurk. Can we beat Lurk with this? That's probably pretty good. Not necessary. That's not necessary. This is pretty good. Okay. Kind of wanted like a thermo. We only run 2, so I guess it can't really be expected. So most of the versions of Lurk nowadays don't have many spells.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
My past flashes!
It can be undone.
Oh, that was Rek'Sai, right? Yeah. So he Rek'Sai, which is good because that means he doesn't have Pike. I think we were Mirai Ward, and we want him to have that.
Never met anyone like you.
Yeah, I don't want him to play one of those Snapjaw Swarms. Yeah, he did play it.
Currents keep me.
I don't want him to play one of those and us like having passed.
The Scar Maidens will know my name.
Worth a try. Hopefully he plays a 1-drop. Like something with 1 health. Oh, if he's willing to pass, that's so good for me. Misses Lurk. I guess this doesn't like do anything. Like this is we can play this and we can still have all these options open. I guess we just save this for a stun probably later on. We could do this. I think it's kind of I think we just waste the 1 mana. I was hoping to kind of make rain and then attune.
Let's do this.
But probably fine. If he drags it with this, that's fine. We just make it rain and then it survives. We have a blocker for that, even though we don't kill it right now. His things are not big enough to, I don't think he's big enough to play Rek'Sai, right? I don't think yet.
I've whipped up something special.
He probably wants to attack now.
See what I've learned?
Okay, so this will die.
You got legs. Use them.
Nice.
Try again.
I'm kind of scared to do this, man. On defense I always get the ephemeral one. Okay. That's good.
Be nothing left when I'm done.
We have quite a good attack.
This'll send them running.
Not really scared of that, even though he can drag the keg with it, and like if he can blind Lurk 1, he probably can. Okay, that's good. So now we can overwrite this piece of shit. And
Never
it'll stun the
lost a fair
Rek'Sai.
game. Or played one.
It doesn't actually die, so he can't play another one. Actually, maybe we should get rid of this one, because he's always attacking, right, to Lurk, so we could always just block with the 0-3.
Hold it, partner.
Because now he can just, oh, the keg gets, never mind, the keg disappears anyways. Actually then yeah, we should have got rid of the keg. We just lost the blocker for free, because if the keg doesn't disappear anyways, and it doesn't even die, we didn't need the extra 1 damage. So yeah, that was just a misplay. Just a misplay. That's gonna die. Maybe I just do 1 damage.
Yippee! I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
I hope we didn't put a pike in there.
Clear off.
Look, you spell shield this turn? We just want to go wide. Because he might play a pike next turn. No, he has another one. Shit. Oh, he just predicted then, so he doesn't, whatever he put on top isn't necessarily spike anymore. I think we still just do this though.
I'll buy us some time.
Could do 6 damage still. I actually don't want to risk it. If I do this, we possibly might lose some damage. He might like. Actually, I don't think he has pike anymore, huh? Please hit the ones on the left.
The bride will swallow him down.
No.
Like a fish in water.
Oh, let's go. That's why you run the freaking Hexite crystals. Let's go. Because yeah, Zap can pull them out, and you can shuffle your deck around with a predict. Let's go. Beat Lurk.